We've talked a little bit about Ray Kurzweil. He is the director of engineering and the world's leading futurologist, the director of engineering at Google, I should say, and he believes that computers and robots will be much smarter than us by 2029. By 2029, computers and robots will be able to understand what we say, learn from experience, and outsmart even the most intelligent humans. They'll be able to crack jokes. Wendy, we're out of a gig. They'll be able to tell stories, and they'll be able to flirt. And now we have a quote from Ray himself. And today I'm pretty much at the median of what artificial intelligence experts think, and the public is kind of with them. Because the public has seen things like Siri, where you can talk to a computer, maybe they've seen the Google self-driving cars. My views are not radical anymore. I've actually stayed consistent. It's the rest of the world that's changing its view. Now, this guy is the leading futurist in the world. He believes, he's doing this thing right now, we did another story on it, where he's trying to live forever using this system of vitamins, and they have these pills now that can go into your body and look around and vaporize diseases and nanotechnology and nanobots and all that stuff. So this guy knows what he's talking about. 2029, are robots going to take over? Does that seem like a rough estimate of a year that makes sense to you?
I don't know. I just want the robot to be able to load my dishwasher for me, and then I'll be a very happy person. I actually did get to speak with Woz once.
Ooh.
And he told me he was skeptical about the singularity, but he met with Kurzweil, and by the end of their conversation, he was totally convinced that at some point, computers and robots will be able to take over or have the same processes that humans do, but will they be able to change a diaper? You know, like flirting one thing, but could they change my oil?
That makes you wonder. Now, Woz, you are talking about Steve Wozniak,
I am.
Former founder of Microsoft. Just for the people.
He created the computer.
Yeah, he was Steve Jobs'
computer.
right-hand man, basically. 2029, does that seem like
I'm
the right?
trying to figure out how robots and computers aren't smarter than us now.
Are they? Maybe they are.
Well, like my auto bill pay never forgets to pay my bill. I am often the person who forgets to do that, and everyone's always afraid in this moment when robots are better than us, they'll start to kill us.
Yeah.
Like robots can kill us now. Like drone warfare, I kind of need 2029 to come around so that robots are sophisticated enough to feel bad about it.
So you want robot guilt. That probably won't kick in until around 2034 or so.
The Jewish robots.
The Jewish robots.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't help myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I definitely have a belief that like the future is going to be some combo of like iRobot and the Matrix and maybe a little Minority Report and Her. Yeah.
Let me tell you something about robots.
Yes.
In Her, he falls in love with him. Like you can have sex with a robot now.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Yeah, there's plenty of machines you can have sex with.
Such as?
Such as the Accommodator. I made that up.
That sounds good though. Yeah, I was like, where'd you get that?
Sex robots. There's a thing, I forget what it's called, but I don't know if you watch Howard Stern. There's always some machine that you listen to someone, at least listen to Howard Stern, listen to someone have sex with a robot. I'm just saying the future is now.
Yeah, well, we've done stories on robot sex and that kind of thing.
Robots.
Yeah. But is it just paranoia that this is always going to go poorly? Because all the science fiction movies, yeah, they always turn on us, they kill us. Is there a chance that some of this actually will be good? I think Ray Kurzweil would argue if the robots could do all the mundane tasks of the dishwasher and the bill pay, that it will actually free up other parts of the human brain to do things and think about things that we don't have time for anymore.
I started doing stand-up comedy before GPSs. So I literally would be more nervous finding the place than I was actually performing.
Yeah.
So that has freed me up. The robot or whatever technology has freed me up to be more creative. So like if somebody could drive me, the Google car is going to come out soon. That will free me up to play Candy Crush.
That was actually a real world use of this stuff. I mean, that's true. Like I remember doing gigs and driving upstate New York, having no freaking idea where I was going, no GPS.
Looking at a little piece of paper that I had written the directions down at lunch.
Then I get on stage and I'm like dripping with sweat and I'm already late and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I mean, do you think it could free up some time for our brains to do some other good stuff?
I literally found myself opening Candy Crush on my phone while I was driving here today. I'm not kidding.
I mean, that's sick.
We need a 12-step.
If you open my phone, it will open to Candy Crush if you like close my notes.
What level?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I did it. I got very far, and then it was ruining my life, so I deleted it, and then 3 days ago I put it back on, and I'm on level like 99 or something.
So then, using the Candy Crush example, is this proof that all of this is good and bad because the robots maybe can do things that'll be great and be able to do medical procedures that'll be wonderful, but then at the same time, we're all going to get dumb because of Candy Crush, and is it Flappy Bird or Fappy Bird? I always
Flappy,
but that's something else. Fappy is something else. Yeah, that one disappeared. I was playing the other one. I mean, it literally makes you dumber.
Yeah, if you're good
so
at
are they
one,
going to make us
the
dumber?
other.
Are they going to make us dumber with technology, and then also the robots will keep getting smarter?
I don't think those games make me dumber. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I think it makes me think in a different way. But don't text and drive.
You're right.
I shouldn't drive and drive. But yeah, I think it remains to be seen.
Yeah,
That's what the future is all about.
I think that like the robots, the jobs robots can do are replacing like low-paying jobs. So I think there are still going to be people who have to do until 2029. There are people who have to do like the high-paying jobs still. And I'm pretty sure that they will not commission the design of a robot that allows their own job to be replaced.
I think also one other thing, like how Facebook used to be the Facebook, and then the guy from Napster came in and talked him out of the Facebook. I think the singularity is just going to be called singularity. That's my prediction.
Singularity. I mean, it sounds kind of nice.
The singularity.
All right, people. Well, don't forget that if one day a robot that looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger shows up at your door asking for John Connor, I warned you about it.